Hi, my name is Emily Danchuk. I am a copyright and trademark attorney. I'm also the founder of Copyright Collaborative, LLC, which is a web-based association that helps artists and designers and small businesses protect their intellectual property. Today, towards that goal, I'm going to teach you how to file a copyright application. And I'll take you through the process of how to file. So the first thing we want to do is set up an ECO account, which is shown in the last video I did. And now, so once our account is set up through copyright.gov, we can go back to copyright.gov and let's register that copyright. So register a copyright, let's click on that. And now we're going to, there are a lot of video tutorials on the Copyright Office's website. They will teach you how to file different applications similar as to this, and we're going to log on to the ECO account. So just so you can see how to log in, here's the login page, and this is where I'm going to log in once I've created that ECO account. And this page is going to take us to our copyright ECO account dashboard, essentially. So I've got a couple of open cases here. But today, for our purpose, we've got open cases, working cases, all cases, etc. My company's applications, that'll take you to the applications that you filed, and you can download those applications just so you have that information. But for today, we're going to stick with registering a new claim. So we're going to click on Register a New Claim. So that takes us to this page, which is basically a set of 3 questions, which ask you, number 1, how many works are you filing? Are you filing as a collection, or are you filing only one work? Today, I'm only filing one work for my client. So I'm going to click yes. But if it were a collection of works or multiple works, you'd want to click no. The second question, is the artist or the author the only author and owner of the work? I.e., are there any other people who has contributed to the work? I'm going to click yes because in this particular case, my client is the only author and owner of the work. The third question is, does the work you are sending contain material created only by this author? And again, I'm going to click yes. Then I'm going to click the button that says Start Registration. Here's a pop-up from ECO that is a warning about your answers to these questions. And it just basically says, examples of works that are not eligible for this application include unpublished collections, CD containing multiple music, book of poems, etc., etc. So we read that and we're all certain that this is what we want to do, so we're going to start the application. So here, the Copyright Office is asking us to select a type of work. We've got literary works, works of the visual arts, sound recordings, performing arts, motion pictures, and single serial issue. Today we're registering some jewelry, so that is work of the visual arts. This says select work of visual arts if you are registering a pictorial, graphic, or sculptural work. And that's what we're doing, so we're going to click this box to confirm that we've read the above description and hit continue. That's going to take us to a page that asks us for the title of the work. And you can name your copyright application any title you want. Usually what I do is I put my client's name in and the name of the work or the name of the collection. And I'm going to hit continue. Oh, and I'm sorry, it says, does this work appear in a larger work? And no, it does not. It's an individual work. And I'm going to hit continue. And just so you're aware, you can always save your application for later. And in case you have any questions or you want to stop the application but you don't want to lose it, you can always click Save for Later and go back to the application. And the way you go back to the application is go into My Applications, and then you can click on wherever you left off on this little sidebar here. So the next question is, has the work been published? We're going to click Yes, because it has been published. And what publication means is, has the work been offered for sale or license? So it is a published work. The year of completion in my case, for my client, is 2015. And the date of first publication is 03/03/2015. The nation of first publication is the United States. And we don't have an ISN number or a pre-registration number for this work. So we're just going to click Continue. Next, we're going to be asked some information about the author. So I'm going to put in my client's name. And she is a United States citizen. She is domiciled in the United States. And when you're talking about an individual claimant, i.e. not an LLC, a corporation, it's going to ask you, just an individual person, it's going to ask you for the year of birth, because that determines how long the copyright is going to last. So I'm going to put in her year of birth. And we don't have an anonymous or pseudonymous work here. And then it's going to ask us to check the appropriate box to indicate the author's contribution. Again, in my client's case, it's jewelry design. So I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to click Continue. This will take us to a page that asks for the claimant's information. And because I said the author and the claimant are the same person, her name is going to already be in here. So all I need to do here is put in her address. And I've already filed an application for her, so all that information is saved thanks to Google Chrome. And we're going to put in her postal code. And her country, United States. And click Continue. The next page asks us for a limitation of the claim. So if the work contains or is based on previously registered material, then we want to fill in this information. Very rarely do I put in a limitation of claim. You can do this for derivative works. If you've created one work in, say, 2010 and then you updated it, new and improved in 2015, you might want to register that new work if it's different enough, or if you just want to make sure that you've got your I's dotted and your T's crossed. So in this particular case, we do not have any material excluded or any new material. It's just original material. But if you do, this is the information you want to fill in. You want to say whether the excluded material was already created: artwork, photograph, jewelry design, sculpture, architectural work, etc. If that previous work was registered, you want to put in the previous registration or registrations, and you want to click over here with the new material added to the old work. But for our cases, we don't have that. We just have one original work here. So I'm just going to click Continue. Now it's going to ask us for, and this is optional, but it's going to ask us for rights and permission information. So if somebody wants to contact, I don't know how often this happens, but probably more for music, but if somebody wants to contact you to license your work or get permission to use the work, you want to put in this information. I just put it in anyways. And another thing is the Add Me button. I'll click that and show you what that does. That puts in my information, and you can customize your Add Me information in your ECO account. So I'm just going to put in my organization name here, and everything else is good. But that Add Me button can save a lot of time, as you'll see. instead of having to put in your information for all of this, every single page of this application coming up, it's a lot easier, especially if you're just filing your own copyright applications all the time and you just want to do it quickly. And again, I'm going to click Add Me, and that'll put all my information in there for me. And continue. Now it's going to take us to a page which asks us if we want special handling for the application. This is, special handling is optional if you're in pending litigation, or if you have custom matters or a publishing deadline or a contractual deadline. It's very expensive to file essentially an expedited copyright application. It's around $800, so we're not going to do that. And we're going to click Continue. And now it's going to ask for certification. And basically what this says is I certify that I am the author, copyright claimant, or representative of the copyright claimant, and that the application information is accurate. And I'm going to put my name right in here and click Continue. And it looks like we're all done. Now what we can do is review the application right here, the case summary, if you will. And it has all the information in here, and we just want to make sure that this is all accurate. So it's a published work, created in 2015, publication date of 3/3/2015, nation of first publication, author's information right here, and what her contribution was, jewelry. Claimant information right here with her address, any material excluded or included with that claim limitation, rights and permission, which is again where somebody could contact you to license or use the right to the information to the work that you're filing for. Correspondent, if the Copyright Office has any questions, they can give me a call or email me, and who they mail the certificate to. And finally, certification. So everything on the application looks good. I'm going to go back up to the top, and I'm going to add it to the cart. And you can save it for later. You can create that, use that to create a template for further applications. But I'm just going to go ahead and add that to my cart. And as you can see, the fee is going to be $35 because we've got one individual person with one work. That's really the only time that the application fee is $35. If you've got a corporation or some sort of incorporated entity, it's going to be a $35 filing fee, no matter whether you have one or more than one works. So we're all set, and this is our case. And again, if you want, not again, but if you want to add more services, if you want to go back and file, add another copyright application, you can click Add More Services instead of going through the whole checkout and paying and then going back and starting all over again. You can add another copyright application with the Add More Services button, and that'll just take you back to the home page, but it'll save this application for you. Because I don't have another application to file, I'm just going to click Checkout. And this is going to take me to a page that asks me how I want to pay. And I can pay via a deposit account, which is an account that is held with the Copyright Office, which most people don't have, or you can pay via credit card or ACH payment. I'm going to pay via credit card. And that's going to take me to a page that's with a notice that says you are leaving ECO and you're going to pay.gov. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. And now we're going to go to payment. So this is the payment information here, and you can pay via a debit, automatic bank debit, or you can go down and pay with a credit card. And put in my information here. And I am going to pause the video while I type in my credit card information, if you don't mind. And I typed in my credit card information and just clicked on continue with plastic payment. And Now it takes me to a page that says Authorize Payment. Here's all my information. And it's going to ask me for an email address, and confirm the email address. And I can CC people. So if I want to CC a client and let them know that I filed the application, I can do that here. And then you just have to separate multiple email addresses with a comma. Click on the fee payment card issuer agreement and submit payment. Payment is being authorized, and now I have a filed copyright application. So here is my filing receipt, and I'm going to click on continue so that I can submit the deposit material electronically. That is an image of the work. So I've got the Ashley Gilraith small hydrangea, and I need to upload an image of that work. And here it is. I'm going to double click on that and click on the blue button that says Start Upload. And this is a really quick process. And the last thing I need to do is click this button that says click here to complete your submission after you've uploaded all of your files. So if you have more files to upload, you can do that here and upload them, start the upload with that button. Once you're done uploading all your files, you can click this button and that'll complete the application. One other thing is that if you do want to send your works by mail, which I wouldn't really recommend, it's a lot slower, you can create a shipping slip here that will give you a printout of the information that you need to send with your work by mail. But we're not going to do that. We're going to click here to complete the submission. And as you can see, it says claim submission completed, no further action required. And that is it. That is how you file a copyright application. If you have any questions, please contact us at copyrightcollaborative.com. You can check out our website there, or you can email Emily at copyrightcollaborative.com. Thanks so much for your time, and good luck with your filings.